Hey, good morning, guys. Angela. Oh no, I got captions scrolling across my screen. I don't want that. Huh. Doesn't look like I can turn them off on the show. Guess I'm just gonna have to see everything I say on the screen. Angela, I was calling you Angel, and yesterday I was packaging stuff, and somebody named Kimberlyn had bought a bunch of stuff off of me. I was calling her Kimberly the entire show. Yeah, they're not there though. When I'm selling, I saw they were there last night, and I turned them on just to see how they were working because I'd never done it before while I was watching someone else's show. But now they're not there, so I'll just deal with it. Alrighty, guys. So today I'm gonna be more of the same that I've been doing. I've got, I think all sealed will do today. I think I've got enough to get me a couple hours or something here. I can't go too awful long this morning because I've got to ship the stuff from last night and this stuff, and I'm probably gonna have to shovel snow. It looks like it's pretty snowy out there, and it's blowing like crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. There are a few coupons in the show notes. Uh, if you want something from the pre-listed stuff, the pre-listed auctions, just ask and I'll run them at any time. Feel free to make offers from the buy it now. And again, these are all still sealed. Paulina Rubio, Yanni, Yusef Dior, Eyes Open, and Molly Hatchet, The Deed is Done. So I'm just going to set this at 10 seconds. Once I'm not sorting these, I'm just transferring these. So that one's running. Keith Richards, live at the Hollywood Palladium. Into Paradise. Inca Babies, Opium Den. And Burl Ives' Christmas album. And those are running. And I will be selling Christmas music on Friday night. I guess that's tomorrow night. Nothing but Christmas music on pretty much all formats. Cassette, 8-track, vinyl record. New Kids on the Block, Step by Step. Willie Nelson, The Hungry Eaters. Emilio Rivera. And 1969 soundtrack. And those are running. And all the vinyl for the Christmas stuff should be very good, plus or better tomorrow. But all the 8 tracks are going to be unrefurbished. Restless Heart, Fast Moving Train, The Nylons, 4 on the Floor, Preston Reed, Blue Vertigo, and television's greatest hits, black and white classics. That was volume 4. Hey, Sue. What are you selling today, Sue? Vintage Christmas. Did you find a whole bunch, or did you save it up all year for this time? Nikolai Offenbach, Hamburg Radio Symphony Orchestra, Reptile Man, The Neighborhoods, The Nylons Harmony Christmas Songs, and Intro. And those are running. Willie Nelson, Across the Borderline. The Neville Brothers, Brother's Keeper. Nocturnal, Nothing But Hatred. And another one of those Yusef Nindor, however you say that. That one's running. Thank you, Skaboom. Takes the Nocturnal. Sue's Selling Christmas. If you guys are into old stuff, Vintage Rocks Autism has a lot of shows. The Neville Brothers, Treacherous Boys. Whitehead Brothers, Serious. Neil Young, Sleeps with Angels. And New Riders, Before Time Began. And those are running. Neil Young, Lucky 13. All-Time Hits by Ricky Nelson. And Naked Prey, Kill the Messenger. And In Too Deep soundtrack. So those are running. Strictly the Best, 22. Various artists. Doug Stone. Dakota Staton. Darling, Please Save Your Love for Me. And that's Strictly the Best, 21. That was 22 up there. So those are running. Hey, Rag, how are you? You didn't start collecting cassette tapes, did you? Brian Setzer Orchestra, Guitar Flinger. Yeah, I got a lot of cassettes. Duke Robillard, Temptation. Speaking of Flinger, Poop Flinger 1 followed me yesterday. On here. Bang, the greatest hits of Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Stiff Little Fingers, Nobody's Heroes. I don't know if that's supposed to say something or what. But those are running. Butterfly. How much did it snow down there? So are you leaving nice and early, or what are you doing? Losing Isaiah. Sylvia, the greatest hits. The Sundays, Blind. Fishy. Oleg Fesov. Whatever that says. And that's running. I don't know. It's still dark here. I could see when I was getting coffee that somebody coming down the road with the headlights, that the road was covered. Thank you, Super Kelsey. Which one would you like? Takes the Sundays, Blind. Thank you, Kelsey. Infectious Grooves. Sarsipius' Ark. Limited edition. The Sugar Cubes, Stick Around for Joy. Donna Summer, Another Place in Time. Scott and Todd's Scam America Comedy Album Volume 2. And that's running. Well, Butterfly, I turned the captions on last night on Whatnot just to see how they were working, see how accurate they were. And I didn't turn them off, and there is no way to turn them off. So I've got all sorts of words all over my screen. So if you say something, or Bishy, or anybody in the chat says something and I miss it, that's partly why. Fred Schneider. Curtis Piegler 4, I'll Be Around. Mariano Phillips, Freestyle, The Next Generation. And Rod Stewart, Greatest Hits. And those ones are running. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Music for the People. Rick Springfield, Rock of Life. Fallen Heroes, a jazz funeral from the Olympia Brass Band. And Super Cat, Dawn Data or something. And that's running. It's up to you, Butterfly. I don't know. I don't know what the weather forecast. I think it's just supposed to keep snowing. But I don't know. The roads will be plowed better at that time, or well, that's up to you, Butterfly. It depends if you want to drive right away or whether you want to sleep for a while. Or now that you're up, won't you be able to get back to sleep? Superstar country dance hits. Seco. Reba McEntire. And Mr. Magic's Rap Attack. Volume 3. Oh, I know, but sometimes you have trouble sleeping at the hotel. I don't think I'd leave until it was light out anyway. Mumble Skinny, Head Above Water, Rodney O and Joe Cooley. Barry Manilow, Summer of '78. And Rick Springfield, Karma. And that's running. Bishy's going to be playing outside in the heat wave today. Is it supposed to rain out there, Bishy? Atlanta Miles. It's supposed to warm up out there, Butterfly. And then it's supposed to blow over here for next week. Eddie Money, right here. I don't, but apparently it's supposed to pick up some clouds along the way if it's just sunny out there, because it's supposed to be raining here. Okay, this one's a 2-tape set. Rollins, The Boxed Life, a spoken word performance. So if you don't want to hear him singing, if you want to hear him rambling, there it is. 2 tapes, still sealed. And that's running. And this is 2 tapes together too. What is this? Did we have belly buttons yet this morning? I don't know. I think we had 6 last night. The Cleftones is 2 tapes, still sealed for collectors. Ill Al Scratch, Follies cast recording, and Doug Stone from the Heart. And those are running. Welcome in. If you just joined me, I'm doing a choice of 4 cassette tapes. These are all still sealed. Young and Restless, that was then. This is now. Young D-Boys selling cocaine as usual. Yellow Jackets, Run for Your Life. And the Mighty Quinn soundtrack. And those are running. And we have Morrissey, Bone of Drag, Wes Montgomery, So Much Guitar, Porno for Pyros, contains the hit song Pets, and whatever that is, Peter Parrott in the One Woke Up Sticky. And that one's running. Hey, welcome in. Doing sealed cassettes this morning. Thank you, Super Kelsey. Which one would you like? Takes number 1. Thank you, Kelsey. Alright, I'll just run those again like they are. His choice. Porno for Pyros, Peter Parrott, Woke Up Sticky, and Wes Montgomery. The Spine of 3. So, alrighty, thank you, Kelsey. Alright, just in case you were somebody was bidding on one of those, we'll leave those up there and add Weird Al, Bad Hair Day, and Jesse Cullen Young. That one's dusty. Light Shine. So choice of those 4, all still sealed. Preacher, Rattlesnake Wine. Purchase Sings. I think that's some Jewish thing. I don't know what that is. Parliament Funkadelic and the P-Funk All-Stars Dope Dogs. And Fair and Young. High Tone Papa. And that's running. Kristen is up bright and early this morning crafting. How many bids have you gotten, or bids? How many votes have you gotten, Bishy? Are they still rolling in? The Soul Stirrers. Tito Puente goes Jazz. Good morning, Bolson. This is the Proletariat Indifference. And the shrink is Unshrinking. And Liz Fair, Whip Smart. So that one's running. Is she trying to drum up support, huh? I still say there needs to be a Mr. Bish insurrection. He just needs to declare himself winner across the board, at least in the best creator category. Talk all you want, Frankie Paul. Oh, I see. Well, how much is the prize per category? That's a Pastime Soundtrack and Platter's Greatest Hits. And the Posies, Frosting on the Beater. And that's running. Oh, she's hoping to cash in. Oh, sorry, Butterfly. You had to drive in the dark, but there wouldn't have been snow probably. Bishop, what's the easiest way to tell people to vote on that? Hey, Peace N. Tugstone, Carl Perkins, Maxie Priest, and Preacher Boy and the Natural Blues. There, if anybody here is bored, and if you have no idea who the Suburban Bish is that's modding for me, or any of her crafting buddies, but you want to throw some chaos into the whole system, the Suburban Bish she's doing the Naughty Awards. And people were nominated, and it's mostly in the crafting categories on Whatnot for like best creator and best use of used materials and different categories. But if you want to throw some chaos into it, go over to Facebook to the Suburban Bish and vote, and just vote randomly if you don't know the people. I guess there's some people that are really taking. Yeah, if you want to vote for me, you can, but Butterfly says to vote for me. But there's some people that are really taking it seriously, like out there campaigning, apparently. The Mighty Lemon Drops, Woodstock 69, and that's a 2-tape set. Severed Heads and Dance Hall Sizzling Volume 1. And that's running. I don't know half the people that are in it either. I know about half of them. But so I was an uninformed voter for the most part. She said there were some people, and there were some people talking about it. Thank you, Kelsey. Yeah, but I I probably have some of the most secure packaging for the antiques and stuff. Uh, but I like Frank. She's one of those people that you get a nice little package and everything like has ribbons on it and little inserts and notes and things like that. Yeah, my packaging isn't cute. I just package it so it could be thrown out of the mail truck and survive, probably. Jesse Cullen Young, Enrico Piranuzio Trio, Midnight Oil, and Regis Philbin. Regis Philbin, when apparently he was very young. And those are running. Efficient? Was that my packaging is efficient? I, I, I don't. I mean, this isn't all that exciting selling these like this, but the shipping is pretty easy for these. I like this. I like the shipping for this. My Sunday shows when I sell the antique type stuff, shipping vases, glass vases, and figurines, and last week somebody there was one buyer that had 46 items to combine, and none of it was real big. Is that a belly button? I think we're gonna call that a belly button. I don't know. Napalm Death, Utopia Banished, Aldanova, Place of Hope, and John Pizzarelli. And that's running. We don't have. Are you? We gotta break the record, Bish. We haven't had 6 yet today, have we? Are we keeping? I don't know why we care about belly buttons. I think Ohio's got a little bit of a fetish or something. I think it was Ohio that was. We're going all week for the week. I don't think we've been keeping track all week. We had 6 yesterday alone. Thank you. Keep it underground. I'm just gonna take those off there because that's what everybody was bidding on for sure. Oh, fishy! Look what I found. Yeah, Ted Nugent provides an ample supply of belly buttons. I stuck it in your pile, Bishy. Jimmy Reed, Ain't That Loving You, Baby. Rollins Band, in case you're wanting to hear him sing. And the Roaches Speak. And those are running. All right, Bishy. If you insist on paying $4 for one, at least use a coupon, Bishy. Thank you, Kelsey. All right. This is for Bishy. Be nice and don't bid on this. She's my mod. I was going to give her these, but she insists on me running them. So we got a couple new kids on the block tape for her. Be nice to her and don't bid against her. I don't think I've found any Backstreet Boys tapes yet. See, somebody bid against you anyway. Or were you bidding yourself up? Oh, Bishy, stop that. You should get something for modding for me. Your modding makes it look like I'm more actively engaged with my little group of people here than I really am. Tony, House of Music. Good morning, DMA, or whatever your username is. Town South of Bakersfield, Volume 3. It's the best of Eddie Raven and New York Rockin' Soul Review. And I'm looking at your username and I'm thinking, that looks like somebody I've seen before, and they told me their name. I don't call a lot of people by their names on here unless they tell me their name and they say they want to be called by their name. Maybe I've never seen your username before, ever. Slow. Top 10 reasons to listen to classical music. Diana Ross and the Supremes. John Gorka. And Jennifer Rush. Heart Over Mind. And those are running. Oh, it didn't snow very much out, Butterfly. At least not here. It doesn't look like it snowed too much. Marie? Oh, I get it. So get up now? No, I don't care, Butterfly. You can go back to sleep if you want. You don't have to listen to me. It's not snowing here now, but the wind is blowing like crazy. The trees out there are swaying back and forth. I don't know. Just don't miss your taters and today's sausage, right? Beers, Steers, and Queers, the Cassette. Revolting Cocks. Up there you have Lionel Richie and Toto. And the volumes I Love You, Golden Classics. And that's running. "22 Life." Apparently that's some sort of rap compilation. Joey Tafola. Joe Turner, Life Ain't Easy. That's right, Bishy. Toto. Those are running. Welcome in, Seek. We're doing choice of cassette tapes today. These are all still sealed. Thank you, Keep It Underground. Takes 20 to life. stick Tommy Cast recording up there. I'm assuming that's what everybody was bidding on, but we'll run those ones. Okay, Butterfly. What time do you want to be up? Rampage. Scout's Honor by Way of Blood. Rap Crucial. Crucial Rap. Featuring Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., Coolio. 98 Degrees. Are you into 98 Degrees, Bishy? New Riders of the Purple Sage, Take a Red. Okay. Those are running. I don't know the difference, Bishy. So, Violent Green, Eros. The ones you like are better. But they all look and sound the same, though. The Trogs, Athens and Over. Bobby Gentry's Greatest. And GBH, No Need to Panic. A little bit of coming off there in the cellophane. And those are running. Which one, Bishy? Which one's she gonna pick? Thank you, Kelsey. He wants to know what one is. Violent Green, Eros or Eros. Can you read it? Violent Green are Jenny Ole Wayne Flower, 1995. I'll just toss it in for you, Kelsey, and you can go crazy with it, and maybe it'll be worth something, or maybe it'll be the best music you've ever heard. Linda Ronstadt, We Ran. The new Two Live Crew, Back at Your Ass for the 9-4. Nico, Hanging Gardens. And 10,000 Maniacs, Our Time in Eden. I don't know what I don't know what half this stuff is. I don't know how old you are, Kelsey. I'm in my late 40s, and so a lot of this stuff was like when I was in high school. And I think a lot of the people are dead. Somebody was on here saying that they went to school with some of them. So you're 36, so you would have been but a baby when a lot of these were out. And I'm not a music aficionado by any means. those people we raided into last night, they really seem to know their music. Um, I mean, I've heard of a lot of these bands just from selling music, uh, but a lot of them I have never listened to. I just listen to this crap like Spotify and Amazon Music and my Google button or whatever that little Google thing is that just play music. So you got Rufus Thomas, Run DMC, Good Shepherds 1, and Pitch Shifter versus Biohazard Therapy Gunshot, the Remix War. Oh, sorry, Kelsey. I hope it resolved itself or you got whatever worked out. I will certainly have more. See, like the Good Shepherds, I have no idea what that is. But that's some sort of probably very limited run uh, release there. What did Bolson say? Oh my. Did you have to take them anywhere? Or did you fix it yourself? Steve Miller Band. The Best of Manhattan Transfer. Gregory Martin and McVicker soundtrack. And that's running. We don't have dogs. We have cats. And we have cats that we find. So we're always torn every time they get sick. Do you take them to the vet? Or do you just hope they get better? So we just say little prayers. And the last time Bubba was sick, he got better. The cats find us. Is it just like a swallowing issue, or does he eat something he shouldn't? Do you want to share what he ate? Midnight Blues, Carmen McRae, My Best Friend's Wedding, and Philadelphia soundtrack. Bishy, we've all, yes, we know. Oh. I've sold a lot of toys over the years for the specific purpose of people giving them to their dogs to shred. Flea markets and estate sales and stuff. You get people buying these toys, and they ask about them, and I try to explain, well, this is from 1970s, and this is talk about the positive attributes and why the people should pay like $2 for this thing, and they're like, I'm just going to give it to my dog. What is that? The Northern Pikes, Meanies, Poet in the Roots, and Psychosonic. And that's running. Thank you, Skaboom. Kelsey, does your non-dog pet ever make an appearance on your shows? The highlight of Bishy's shows is when she gets her guinea pig out. I'm kidding, Bishy. Killing a potbelly pig. I know somebody that has one. It's um, it's a family member, not my family member. The potbelly pig is like their family member. Pogues waiting for Herb or Herb, don't know which. Mike Oldfield, Bette Midler, and John Pizzarelli. Yeah, the people I know that have a pig, I think they still have it. Last I knew, they did. It just comes in a little dog, like a doggy door or something. Just walks in their house and goes outside where it has to go. Thank you, Kelsey. And it just sits on the couch with them like a dog. Just hops up and. Is it an inside pig, Bishy? MTV party to go to. Mafiosos for the money. Mannequin laugh. And there's a thrill kill cult one, hit and run holiday. And pick that up cheap. There was one last night in the pre-listed stuff. I don't know what it sold for. Well, Kelsey, you are aware. Thank you. Keep it underground. You are aware there's no such thing as a mini pig, right? And can add that to it. Pretenders, the Isle of View. And those are running. Yeah, I know somebody that fell for that several years ago when the mini pig craze was going around. Yeah, they got a mini pig. I think they ended up eating it after it weighed like 400 pounds or something. Bishy, you never heard about the mini pigs? It was like this Facebook craze, and it was like before AI even. So this was I don't know. This might have been 10 years ago. People were posting pictures of these things. Yeah, teacup pigs. And they had little cute pigs, and they had them like they have pictures of them doing things like sitting on a plate, sitting in a stroller, and just little baby things. And people, I don't know how it started, but people got it in their head that there were these dwarf pigs that didn't grow. All they were people taking pictures of these baby pigs. And then people would buy them thinking they were these like exotic pets and spend a whole bunch of money instead of just buying a baby pig for $50 like you do here in Pennsylvania to fatten up for bacon. They'd spend a bunch of money for these little teacup pigs and they'd feed them and take care of them. And all of a sudden they were bigger than teacup size. And then they were like bigger than a dog. and then they were like the size of your car, and people didn't understand why their mini pig was no longer miniature. Midnight Oil, Nancy Martinez, Billy's Back, and Richard Marks. Who's that? Billy Preston. And that's running. Yeah, in their purse. And I mean, there might have been some like mutation or something that somebody had a pig that was a dwarf at one time, but it was like a craze. People were buying all these pigs. I think the pig farmers probably loved it. Mumble Skinny, Head Above Water. Roy Orbison, Hits You Remember. And Maximum, Dance Floor Capacity. And Pat Martino, Exit. And those are... I had a really cool chicken one time. And when it was fully grown, it was smaller than a beer can, like a 12-ounce pop can size. That was a full-grown chicken. It wasn't that tall. It was the coolest little thing. He was a smart little guy. He would fly into the building and hop around on the shelves, and we didn't really want an inside chicken. So we ended up giving him to somebody who was going to try to breed him. And I think they did. But he was a Cerama, so he was little to begin with, but it was the smallest chicken I've ever seen. It was cool. They're so cute when they're babies, though. Those little monkeys. And those are running. Neil McCoy, The Meanies, Montgomery, and Pat Martino. What was his name? Oh my God. Ben Roethlisberger, I believe. Was that Ben Roethlisberger? We had one named Ben Roethlisberger. Because he was black and yellow when he was born. And white. Like Steeler colors. I think that's what that one's name was. But I can't remember. There's a jazz one. Return to Forever. Night Songs and Lullabies. Jim Chappelle. Roy Milton. And Chuck and Cat Mangione, the Jazz Brothers. And those are running. Chet Baker. What is that? Maceo Parker. Southern Exposure. Men at Large. And Helen Merrill. Clear Out of This World. And those are running. Oh, no, they're not running. Not paying attention. Welcome in, Packers Freak. Well, of all the issues that Whatnot has, their closed captioning does seem to work pretty well. Actually, that one's not sealed. Okay, this box looks like it's about half. I'm gonna just pull out the sealed ones because we've been doing sealed all day. So Brian White, these are still sealed. Bing Crosby, Greatest Hits, Tape 3. Jesus, Our Future Hope, a message by David Brickner. He's the executive director of Jews for Jesus. And Doug Stone, Greatest Hits. And those are running. And since Butterfly doesn't have to get up and get ready and went back to bed, I guess she's probably not going to call this morning. I know. Bubba's so happy that she's coming back. So am I. But Toby Keith, Blue Moon, Ricochet, Celtic Odyssey. That one's pretty dusty. And Sweet and Lovely, some sort of Reader's Digest. And those ones are running. Bishy, I guess we're gonna see about going to the AT&T store next week. I've got an eye appointment in that town, and I've got to drop a return off at the UPS store from Amazon. Are you tired of the blurriness, or are you tired of listening to me bitch about it? Dixie Chicks, Mary Chapin Carpenter, Standards by Eddie Arnold, and the Journeyman Quartet. And that's running. I do like the ginormous screen though. I really wish this iPad would have worked like I wanted it to, because being able to have a big screen like that is much nicer. It is. See, the thing is, my Galaxy tablet is, oh shit, it's probably 5 years old. Those are running. Brian White, Bobby Vinton, Billy Dean, and Faith Hill. The charger port broke, so it stopped charging, but the camera on it was really nice. It didn't do this shit where it doesn't focus and keeps going in and out. Doesn't charge, but so there's Sony Superstars of Music, Terry Clark, How I Feel, the Best Loved Bands of All Time. That's a Reader's Digest one. I can just whip out my email. That last one's Ty Herndon, and those ones are running. We're wondering how we're going to be able to work it to be able to get her daughter a phone now, because her daughter lives 2 hours away, and I don't think we're going to be able to have her trade it in. Can she mail hers back after? Color Me Bad, Mark Chestnut, Chicago, Greatest Hits, and George Beverly Shea. And that's running. All right, I'll tell them that. I'll tell them Bishy says that they do it. Legends of Music. Boys to Men. Christmas Interpretations. Home for Christmas. Eastern Paralyzed Veterans Association tape. And Further Down the Road, Volume 18. All still sealed. Oh, oops. Yes, I put them over there. That's tomorrow night. Oh my. I was hoping to find some more 8 tracks because I got a lot of cassettes and I got a ton of records, but nobody wants 8 tracks anyway on here. I have to start a trend of people shopping on Whatnot for 8 tracks. Dionne Warwick Friends. Kirk Whalum, The Gospel According to Jazz. David Johansen. And Bunny Wailer, Dance Massive. Apparently that's some sort of reggae. Another Kirk Whalen. Elton John, The One. Willie and the Poor Boys. And Wall of Voodoo, The Index Masters. And that one's running. Wire, A Bell is a Cup Until It Is Struck. Spirit of America, The Oblivion Seekers. When We Were Kings, soundtrack. And Millie Jackson, Rock and Soul. And those are running. So we got Jesus Jones, Perverse, the Jackson 5, Skywriter, 1 Million Strong, the album, another Tupac one, and Jock Jams Volume 1. And those are running. Elton John duets. Ice Cold July, There Will Come a Day. Cameo, Emotional Violence. And Phil Collins, Both Sides. All still sealed. Your choice. Those are running. Alrighty, I'm going to do a giveaway and go fill my coffee while it's running. So I'm going to do a buyer giveaway. If you just joined and didn't buy anything, you can buy something real quick if you want to get in the giveaway, or you can check out the buy it now, or check out the pre-listed stuff. Feel free to make any requests from that. I can run those anytime. This is the next two stacks. I don't know if there's anything in here so everybody will want, but this is going to be a buyer giveaway. You're going to get to choose from these two piles. I'm going to go refill my coffee and be back in just a little minute or so. Walk into the other room. So zoom in on that, and if you win, you get to pick one of those. And those are the giveaway is running. I probably won't let it run for the whole 5 minutes, but I'm going to go refill my coffee. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm going to pull it. So if you bought something and wanted in the giveaway and haven't got in, get in right now. Congratulations, Skaboom 420. Which one would you like? What? Bottom left. Oh, dear God. I'm blind. Alright. So, that's the giveaway. Catherine, hot sake, and bedtime stories. Alright, now I'm going to do choice of the whole stack. So you pick one of those, and I'm going to swap them all out if it doesn't get any bids. So that is running. Your choice of the whole stack. They're all still sealed. And I'm going to pull a couple of the Christmas ones out of there. Where was the other one? And I'll do 2 more giveaways at the end. What time is it? Give another half hour or so. Welcome in, guys. I'm doing choice of sealed cassette tapes. And I do have pre-listed stuff. If you want me to run something in there, just request it in the chat. I do cast recording. Indigo Girls Live. The Chopin collection. I don't know who the artist is. Nobody cares anyway. And Luther Ingram. And that's running. We have Psycho Motor Goat. Psycho Moto Goat. Alkaline. Michael Bolton, The Hunger. Michael Bolton, All That Matters. And Bobby Brown. And those are running. What's Minnie doing for her show, Bishy, on Saturday? I didn't look at hers. Is she selling stuff or is she creating? Drawing? Does she know what she's drawing, or is she like taking requests and selling some stickers? New Riders of the Purple Sage. Nuclear Valdez. Dream Another Dream. The Masters 5 Good Things. And these are all still sealed. MC Search. Return of the Product. And those are running. Did you get stickers made of Abu? Where did you order them from? What do you just print them out? Brian Moritz, Dreams of Glory on the Mound. Dreams of Glory on the Mound, high school phenom, minor league star, chin music, welcome to the show, Bush League Records #1. Not quite sure what that is. Hey, Don. Oh, you've got tools for that sort of thing. Blackmailer or blackmail, let it swing. Big Audio Dynamite. Yeah, I feel stupid for asking where you got them. Those are running. That probably takes forever, though. Of course, you can do a whole sheet of them at the same time, right? I'm going to pull that Brian Moritz out and I'll have to Google him. See what that was all about. That was an interesting looking one. Well, that's the important thing. Just keep Mini Bish happy. So, Mr. Short Chop, Anna Mouse Corey, Max Lasser's Arc, and Bernstein Favorites. Nobody wants that. Hungarian Dances or something. That's running. And we got Badfinger, Day After Day. Music of the Night, John Williams. Masters of the Bass. And Slavonic Dance one. So that one's running. Ruben Blades. Pat Benatar. Blisters Off My Back. John Williams. I'm sure I have some. Was he a conductor or just a composer? I'm gonna write myself a note. Keep an eye out. Are you getting any snow down there, Dawn? Cleveland Orchestra. And Mussorgsky Pictures and Exhibition. Howard McCrary, so good. Bobby Watson, Advance. And the Bangles, September Girls. So those ones are running. Yeah, it's pretty windy over here. I don't think it's actually snowing, though. I think it's just blowing snow all over the place. Melissa Manchester Tribute. Belle Biv DeVoe, Hootie Mac. The Chi-Lites, Greatest Hits. And James Galway, Greatest Hits. And those are running. And I think I'm down to my last box of sealed ones that I brought today. So I may do some that are not sealed here in a bit. But we got Oklahoma, the Connells, Fun and Games. Dionne Warwick sings Cole Porter, and Bullet La Volta, The Gift. Actually, I think I'm just going to do the last couple giveaways and let you guys choose from this the pile that's here of these sealed ones. And then after the two giveaways, I'll run it once, see if anybody wants any of them that didn't win the giveaway. And then I guess I'm just going to package rather than try to start sorting ones that are unsealed. And then tonight I've got an ephemera show. I think it's at 6. I don't know. So getting a giveaway. I'm going to put these up here. And you'll be able to choose from the stack I put up there. Kelsey, do you have a lot of, when you have shows, do you have a lot of glitches on here? You're the glitch. I got a lot of glitches on here. It glitches and then I bitch about it. I don't know. I'll do 2 stacks maybe here. Alright. So these are the choices. Yeah, zoom in on those. If there's anybody here that wants anything ran from the pre-list and stuff, or to make any offers, do it real quick here. I'm gonna run these buyer giveaways here pretty quick. And that's pretty much the extent of the sealed ones that I brought up today. The Nighthawks, shank it up, skank it up. And I'll run choice of these stacks after the giveaway, but I'm going to do the 2 giveaways and you can pick from there. And then I will do, I'll run it once, see if anybody wants any of the ones that are left. Thank you, Bishy. What are you doing today, Bishy? I had to Google this. Hey, Junkie. All right, I'm going to pull this. She's an official Disney princess. Skaboom wins again. All right. While Skaboom is picking, I'm going to run the last one. Rough House. Oh, belly button. We got 3 of them. 3 today. Still far short of the 6 from last night. All right, the giveaway is running. Nobody's in it. Everybody's like, these tapes suck. I don't want any of those. There, I got pity entries. Everybody in? Fishy, did you get in? You bought something. All right, I'm pulling it. Keep it underground. Congratulations, you won. And after Underground picks this, I'll run it choice to see if anybody wants any from the stacks. Street money. Okay, that one's yours. And that's what the front looks like. And all right, I'm going to run choice of those, see if anybody wants any before we rate out. And nobody wants one. So, alrighty, thanks, guys. Thank you, Bishy. Where are we going to go? Is we going to Overwatch? Where are we going? There's nobody selling in the cassettes category. Kristen, we going crafting? All right. We'll go see what Kristen's doing. If you don't like crafting, you can leave after we get there. Thanks, guys. I'll get these packaged and hopefully I'll